This is HuffPost Live. I'm Ricky Camilleri. And are you happy in your marriage? Researchers tracked same-sex and straight couples in a 10-year, million-dollar study and found that by nearly every measure, those in gay partnerships were better off, reporting less conflict and higher levels of intimacy. So why? Joining us now to discuss if gay people are just better at marriage and what's really behind wedded bliss, we have Esther Rothblum, a professor of women's studies at San Diego State University, Catherine Ham, the president of GayWeddings.com and the co-author of The New Art of Capturing Love, who's been married for 15 years, Philip McAdoo, an educational coach at Families First who has a son with his partner of 11 years, Robert Levithan, a psychotherapist and author of The New 60, and Spencer and Dustin Reeser, newlyweds, who you might recognize from their viral proposal video in a Utah Home Depot. Welcome, everybody. I want to pull up a comment right now from Rec, who says, not saying gay married couples are not happy, I just think it is odd. We are dividing, again, people who do not love differently based on their sexuality. Gay or straight, relationships have the same ups and downs. Philip, I think that's what you were saying. Robert, do you say the same thing? All relationships have ups and downs?
Well, all relationships have ups and downs. As a psychotherapist, I actually work with straight couples and gay couples, and I see a lot of similarities in the issues. But I also think that gay couples do have this creative opportunity because we've been outside of the social construct for generations, so we don't have to do it the way we've seen it done. Since we are, being an outsider mentality, I think helps for being more open to let's make it up, let's be creative. Right. There's also, let's get around to the issue of sex. I mean, sex between people of the same sex, the same gender, we understand the body. And so I think there's a difference creates tension. So there can be a wonderful frisson from, people being different. So male, female. I don't know the statistics on this. I think here's the next study do gay couples have more tendency towards difference in terms of ethnic, racial, religious backgrounds? Maybe we created our difference in other ways, but we are able to communicate as two men or two women and understand each other physically as well as emotionally.
This is from Tyrone, who says, everyone on this panel is basically saying we work because we work well together and are committed, etc. This isn't based on gay or straight, just two people getting along and working together. Robert, what do you think about that?
We are in agreement that basically relationships are about communication and negotiation, and being two men or two women can facilitate that at times, maybe not at other times. I just think the study indicates that there is an ease between men and women, between two men or two women that may, be social, come from our socialization and traditional gender roles, but this may change over time. Gay people who are gay and married have made a very conscious choice up until now. It is not something they've taken for granted. So they come into it with more, perhaps, energy and more commitment. And that may play out into a happier marriage. Maybe over time, it'll become these things will even out. I'm interested to see what happens.